Morning, students. Let us continue chapter number 7. And first of all, I want to make this thing obvious. As you said during the online class, I was not able to record due to network issues. But I want to make one thing clear, that whatever I teach during online classes, I teach during the videos composition also. So this is quite obvious, as I have made the same notes myself, handwritten. So same I am using. So beta, I am not a computer that verbally also I should remain the same always. So my vocab may be different, distinct during my video composition, but the examples are always same. Clear? So you need not to bother about these kind of issues. So here what we did today, we were doing by using preposition with a noun or gerund, how we are going to join two sentences together by using a prepositional phrase. This is a very common criteria to combine two sentences. Two examples are very simple and sufficient enough already given, but still I have added one more. So have a glance. He is a poor, he is honest. In spite of being poor. In spite, besides and for are the prepositions, and with the preposition this is quite obvious. I always say that we use ing form. Clear? So in spite of being, in spite के साथ we are going to use of. This is the rule. In spite of being poor, he is honest. चाहे कि वो poor है फिर भी वो honest है. This is the meaning of the sentence. Besides making a promise, he kept it. Besides मतलब उसने promise ही नहीं किया, उसको उसने पूरा भी किया. So besides is a preposition making gerund we are going to use after it. A promise, he kept it. So last sentence, for being slack. Slack means careless. For being slack, he had to pay price. For is a preposition, being is a gerund. So keep this thing in your mind that with the preposition we are going to use ing form. And this is the rule that when we will use in spite, अगर हम in spite preposition use करते हैं, with this we will have to use of to make the whole phrase. Clear? So now next is our absolute phrase. What is the meaning of absolute phrase? So in this kind of phrase, when we are given two sentences, just listen very carefully. If we are given two sentences, the weather was pleasant, we went for a walk. पहले तो हमने ये देखा कि weather pleasant है, then we have decided to go for a walk. And these kind of sentences are given, means in which first condition is given, then second condition is given कि पहले ये हुआ, this thereafter we decided that, then the sun set, firstly it took place, we came in. So we can use absolute phrase there. And what is the criteria for absolute phrase? We use subject plus gerund plus object. Clear? Sometimes object is there if given in the sentence. If not given in the sentence, then subject, gerund, comma is there to make absolute phrase. Then to sentence we are going to use, we are going to connect, we will write as it is. The weather is a subject. जो पहले वाली phrase है ना, the first condition we will take for absolute phrase. This is the first. The weather being gerund, pleasant, object already given after the verb. So we will use pleasant, comma, we went for a walk. Then the sun set. The sun set. Sun has already set. The sun set, or here we can't use being because we are not given was. Where is and was is given, then we will use being. Otherwise we can use having, and if the verb is given, the sun setting we can't write. Doesn't have any meaning. ठीक है, तो verb के साथ ing form also we can use. But here to make the proper sense we have made use of having. The sun having set. Sun has already said. This having said, this also shows the completion of the action. Having plus third form. We came in. Clear? So now I have three more examples to give you. her voice floating over the crowd. This is the main sentence. Two sentences are given. Maria allured everyone with her natural singing ability. This is the first. Second sentence is given, her voice was floating over the crowd. So what is the first action? पहले तो उसका एक्शन ये हुआ ना कि her voice was floating over the crowd. The crowd was the huddled people, the cluttered people were able to listen the voice of her. So her voice was audible, then only they were attracted na. So this is the first condition, this is the second. तो इस कंडीशन में वी आर गोइंग टू मेक यूज ऑफ एब्सोल्यूट फ्रेज. सो क्या यूज करना हमने पहले, वी विल टेक सब्जेक्ट. व्हाट इज द सब्जेक्ट? हर वॉइस. सो वी विल राइट हर वॉइस फर्स्टली. देन वी विल मेक यूज ऑफ gerund. दिस इज अ gerund already given. Floating, verb plus ing form. So we have written floating. So what is the object? Her voice was floating. After the verb in the sentence, whatever is given is called object. So we will write object here over the crowd. So rest of the sentence we will write as it is. Maria allured everyone with her natural singing ability. Clear? So likewise, I haven't written any question for that. In these two cases, you can understand. Sam could be heard all the way down the hall. His loud laughter carrying across the school. क्यों उसको सुना गया? Why everyone heard him? Because his laughter was audible to everyone. तो पहले ये action हुआ, then this is the second action. So firstly, in the first action we are going to make use of absolute phrase. So it will be his laughter is the जिस सेंटेंस में हमारा सब्जेक्ट होगा. His laughter, then carrying is the gerund, then across the school is the object already given in the sentence. If given in the sentence question, then we will use it, otherwise up to carrying only. Clear? So given we have written across the school, then same sentence, Sam could be heard all the way down the hall. We can use this sentence firstly also and this sentence after it, or vice versa. हम इसको भी पहले यूज कर सकते हैं. Sense will not be changed. Her fur mattered and her legs. His fur. Instead you can use his. Here I will use the word dog. His fur mattered, his legs shaking. The lost dog finally found his way home. So what was his condition? Firstly, उसकी deteriorated condition was there outside. Fur mattered, legs shaking. So this is the first action. Second action, this one. So we will write his fur mattered. His legs shaking. So shaking we have used. We will not write matting. Matting already mattered. Clear? So gerund we will use here. Her legs shaking. This was the condition. The lost dog finally found her way home. So this fur mattered up to this. This is a gerund. This whole is a subject with the help of a and. This is a subject up to this. This is a gerund. So what was the I think I need not to repeat the things again and again, but for more clarity, for to make it more vivid, this is a subject up to this and this is a verb. Gerund we will call it. And object we haven't written because we are not given. Clear? So up to this we have already done. Up to absolute phrase.